Chiefs 48, Raiders 9. Scorigami. Yes, sorry, go ahead.
Nice.
Yay.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
1,071st time there's been Scorigami in NFL history. The Chiefs were very mad and talked about it, about things that the Raiders did, and took this personally because before the game, Yannick Ngakoue, for whatever reason, decided to have a meeting. The Raiders defense is all in the field, and they're like, we got to get out. Got to get out there. They run out to the logo, the Chiefs logo, and they have their like pregame huddle up and like jumping all around on the logo, which is sort of stupid to get insulted by people stomping on the logo, but it's a thing. And you shouldn't do it if you're an opposing team or a defense heading to play Patrick Mahomes in Arrowhead. And additionally, the Chiefs are still mad about how the Raiders beat them in Arrowhead in 2019 or is it 2020? I get the 2 years completely confused. When they rode the bus around the stadium several times. Maybe it was last year.
That's hysterical.
But did you hear what they played whenever I was leaving the stadium?
Today?
Yeah.
Now what?
Wheels on the Bus.
Nice. Well done. Well played.
Blasting Wheels on the Bus in Arrowhead as everyone's leaving to remind the Raiders fans and the Raiders what happened. Patrick Mahomes was asked about the meeting at midfield and said that he doesn't like when others he said that the team didn't spend much time talking about the Raiders' decision, but added he doesn't like when others disrespect things you've kind of built, and the team got a little more motivation from it.
You know who the DJ was who played Wheels on the Bus?
Breech's daughter?
One John Gruden.
Was he DJ Gruden was working at Arrowhead today?
DJ Grudes.
The bus was not this season.
It's a joke. He got fired or he had to resign. So
somebody in chat was like, anyway. Moving along to the actual game.
He didn't really play.
The Chiefs beat the crap out of the Raiders. This was a bludgeoning. And what's crazy is they scored 48 points, and neither Travis Kelce, I think Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill finished with like a combined 125 yards and no touchdowns. Hill 76 receiving yards, Kelce 27. So there you go. Less than 125 receiving yards for those two guys, and they still dropped 48 on them. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 2 rushing touchdowns. Mahomes, 2 passing touchdowns to Darrell Williams and Josh Gordon. Hello. Derek Gore also had a 51-yard touchdown run, and there was a pick 6 at one point and some field goals.
Fumble on the very first play. Josh Gordon fumbled. Jacobs fumbled the ball, and they ran it back.
That's right. First play was a run back. Chiefs defense had 2.
That's when you knew the game was over. Literally the first play of the game.
The very first play, you're like, oh, that's a wrap.
Yep, that's right.
We don't need to watch the rest of
this.
this.
A fumble return. Hunter Renfrow, huge game, 13 catches on 14 targets, 117 yards and a TD, but I believe he had that fumble, which is problematic. Not much more.
The first fumble of his career at any level. So when he fumbles the ball, someone who's never dropped the football or fumbled a ball in his life, just you might as well hop on that bus that they're about to play the song for and head out to the airport early.
Yep. Ooh. The Chiefs minus 230 to win the division. They play the Chargers, who are 2-1 to win the division on Thursday night, with said AFC West crown on the line, as both teams are currently 9-4 for the Chiefs, 8-5 for the Chargers, but the Chargers would have the tiebreaker over the Chiefs if they were to win. The Raiders are essentially free falling into oblivion at this point.
They're bungee jumping without a bungee.
Yeah. I mean, they're 6-7, and I mean, I don't know. I sort of feel bad for the Raiders.
They've had a lot of off-field things happen to them, but I don't know. I mean, they're a mess.
Since their bye, they have lost 5 of 6, with the only win
was over the Cowboys on Thanksgiving, and that win seems totally improbable. How did that even happen?
Right, exactly.
Now looking back on all this, because the Raiders haven't scored more than of those 6 games since their bye. They have scored 16 or fewer points in all of them, except for that Cowboys game where they somehow scored 36. So, sorry, Raiders. I mean, the Raiders do still kind of control.
Stop it.
They play all playoff contenders down the stretch.
Well, that's
not helping a team like this.
Right, could you see him beating the Browns?
I will tell you this.
Could you see him beating the Broncos?
I'll tell you this. Hunter Renfrow is going to win some fantasy leagues.
And that's going to be the highlight of the remainder of the Raiders season.
That is probably accurate. So over the last 3 games, he has 9, even dating back to week 9, 9, 9, 4, 9, 10, 14 targets. Guy's getting fed by Derek. He's like, if you created a wide receiver in a laboratory for Derek Carr, it would be Hunter Renfrow.
I thought you were going to say if they created an athletic Will Brinson, it would be Hunter Renfrow.
Chiefs. We'll see what the Chiefs on Thursday. Big game on Thursday against the Chargers. Chargers playing
I'm
well.
not the Hunter Renfrow joke. All right.
Oh, sorry.